I believe this was on the Incredibles DVD, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's funny.
What? This is gonna be a Bug's Life too.
No. No, it's not. It can't be.
Oh, look, this is B movie. Oh wait, that's DreamWorks.
Stupid, that's Bugs Life too!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I can't see that. I can't see. What's wrong? What happened?
Get her done.
Give the baby bumblebee.
Oh, come on. Will you quit your falling? Could be a lot worse.
Oh, see how it can be worse.
Wow. NASCAR. I'm not kidding. You can actually see Toy Story 2 logo in this trailer.
Yep, right.
Wait, hold on. There it is. Probably missed it. That was originally McQueen's number.
Hey, come. Oh, I tell you what, son. I drive my tires over a
Mother busted glass just to see that picture right there.
Hey, come.
From the acclaimed creators of Toy Story, The Incredibles, which was our last movie talk, and Finding Nemo, which was our last movie talk before that, comes a high-octane adventure comedy that shows life is about the journey, not the finish line. Hotshot rookie race car Lightning McQueen, who's voiced by Owen Wilson, who you might know from Marley and Me, the Night at the Museum films, the live-action ones, Wedding Crashers, any other movies you know with Owen Wilson in it, Seth?
Nothing that's family friendly.
I just said Wedding Crashers, so.
Yeah, true.
Is a life in the fast lane. I didn't know he likes the Eagles.
Oh, shut up.
Until he hits a detour on his way to the most important race of his life. Stranded in Radiator Springs, a forgotten town on the old Route 66, he meets Sally, voiced by Bonnie Hunt. You might know from a lot of other Pixar films, and Zootopia and Red One, the new Christmas movie.
Yeah. That was kind of weird seeing her in that movie.
Yeah, and Mater, who's voiced by the comedian Larry the Cable Guy.
Get her done!
Who you might know from, of course, the stand-up comedy skits, Jingle All the Way 2, Tooth Fairy 2, Health Spectre, Dana Force, so on and so forth. And Doc Hudson, voiced by the late Paul Newman.
Rest in peace.
From a lot of older movies, like HUD, or The Verdict, and a variety of quirky characters who help him discover that there's more to life than trophies and fame. Rev up with a sensual soundtrack, which
it is really good.
Featuring Rascal Flatts, Sheryl Crow, John Mayer, James Taylor, and others. Plus, exciting bonus features, including the exclusive short movie Mater and the Ghost Light. Cars is full of free-willing fun for everyone.
I literally almost thought you were going to say Free Willy.
We're not an orca.
Yeah, true.
So, Seth, what's your thoughts on Cars?
Well, I grew up with the trailer, and it lived up to the expectations that you... Yeah, I grew up with the trailer and what you guys just saw. And I did like the movie. It was really good.
Yep, and as much as I love a lot of movies, you guys know this is pretty much my favorite movie of all time, as much as I love a lot of movies. And, we also have Cheech Marin in the movie, his voice Ramon.
Tony Shalhoub as Luigi.
Yeah, and the late George Collin as the voice of Fillmore.
I always thought that was Tommy Chong, because Cheech Marion was.
Yeah, and is it me or does anybody correct me? Let me know in the comment section, you guys, and you can answer this too, Seth. But is Fillmore's personality almost kind of like Crush's personality from Finding Nemo?
A stoner type, yes.
Yeah. And also, it's Cars is rated G, and it's 116 minutes.
Wow.
Before Incredibles 2, this was the longest Pixar film.
Mm-hmm.
And this was also the first Pixar film to be released during the summertime.
And I think this was
The first Pixar film to be released during the month of June, my bad.
And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this the last movie to have the THX logo?
Yep, that too. And it gets 2 thumbs up by Emo Roper, and it's an instant classic made from Richard Collins' Time magazine. And yep. And there's also we also have I can't pronounce her name, but Catherine something, the late Catherine something is the voice of Lizzie. Hall Dooley is the voice of Sarge. And of course we also have Pixar's Good Luck Charm, John Ratzenberger voicing Mac. And of course
Well, obviously, if you know the joke at the end credits of the movie.
Yeah. Because you are a toy car!
And you are a sad, strange little wagon, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Oh yeah, well good, Reed Shaloni.
Hey, wait a minute. They're just using the same actor over and over. What kind of carbureted production is this?
And also, we also have, like we also said, we also have some great songs in this film, like Rascal Flatts, who was the favorite artist of the wife of the director of this movie, John Lasseter's favorite artist. John Lasseter's wife's favorite artist, who's the director of this movie, is what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
And also, Rascal Flatts basically did a remake of an older country song called Life is a Highway, as we all know.
Yeah, and it made more rock.
Yeah. And there's also the Chuck Berry song, Route 66, in this movie.
Yeah, by John Mayer.
And by Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
And that means there had 2 family movies back in 2006 with another song, Route 66. And the other one is RV.
I prefer Cars over RV, but even though I like both.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Robin Williams.
And if I'm not mistaken, Spence, didn't we do a movie talk on that one too?
That might be a feature movie talk. There's also, we also have the same voice of Tony from Monsters, Inc. as the voice of Guido from this movie.
Okay.
Oh, Pit Stop. Okay, Fernando.
Okay.
And also, we also have some great NASCAR drivers as the voice of some of the characters in this awesome movie as well.
Even Daryl Waltrip.
As the voice of Derek Collar Trip.
Obviously. Ah.
And also, we have Richard Petty as the voice of the King. We have Michael Keaton as the voice of Chick Hicks.
Oh, yeah, like we really need to say Chick's names 3 times in the mirror.
Send me a smile, Chick Hicks.
No.
Which you might also know from as the Vulture in Spider-Man Homecoming.
That was pretty good.
And also there's anything else you know about Cars, Seth? Well, also in this movie, basically, I guess this movie also has another thing in common with Barnyard, the original Party Animals, but instead of cow tipping, it's tractor tipping.
No, you mean boy temping for Barnyard. That's boy temping. Ha
I
ha.
kind of like this movie a little better.
Yeah. Barnyard's a good movie, though. Any Barnyard fans out there?
And of course, since this movie opens up with a Sheryl Crow song.
You remember the time when you thought she was saying Bud Light?
Yep. If she is Sheryl Crow, then all she's got to do is just soak up the sun.
Oh, you're funny. I wonder,
Plus, there's 2 other movies I know with Sheryl Crow in it.
you know,
Big Daddy, and B Movie.
what if Shania Twain was in it?
Oh boy.
I guess that won't impress me much.
Oh good lord. Man, I feel like a car guy. Well, it wasn't a Chevrolet commercial.
Yeah. But I like Chevrolet, not Bud Light Chevrolet.
Yeah, even though there is a Bud Light little parody in this movie. If you look closely in some of the stands of the RVs, you can see where it says Dinoco Light, and the light is in the same font as Bud Light. And also, there's also anything else you know about car stuff? Besides that, it's been one of my favorite movies of all time. It's been my favorite movie of all time since I was 3. I love a lot of movies.
It's top 2 for me.
Yep. It's a great movie. Of course, it's a great movie. Of course, a lot of people might say it's a black sheep of Pixar, since a lot of people say it. So this is one of their most underrated movies.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be a Bug's Life. Not many people remember that.
But I still love it.
True.
Yeah. And of course, this movie also has a similar plot to a certain Michael J. Fox movie known as Doc Hollywood.
Oh.
Which is that's a very good movie, too.
I thought you were going to say Back to the Future.
Oh. And also, so Seth, are we ready to have a little spy action thrown in here?
Oh, yeah, let's do Mission Impossible. Alright.
Lobster Jr. shooting off a light laser.
Most advanced technology.
Remember this on the Toy Story 3 DVD.
Locations. The most dangerous assignments. Next summer, get ready to roll with the world's newest secret agents.
Mater? I think we bit off more than we could chew.
Alright.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Star race car Light McQueen, voiced by Owen Wilson once again.
Wow.
And the comparable tow truck Mater, get her done!
Voiced by Larry Cable Guy once again.
Take their friendship on the road from Radiator Springs to exciting new places where they head overseas to compete in the first ever World Grand Prix to determine the world's fastest car. But the road of the championship is filled with plenty of potholes, detours, and hilarious surprises when Mater gets caught up in the intriguing adventure on his own.
Which is
International espionage.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, so Seth, what did you think of Cars 2?
I like the first one better, but this didn't deserve the hate from Pixar fans. It really didn't.
Yeah, I know. It didn't. Well, we have Michael Caine as the voice of Finn Missile. We have John Turturro as the voice of Francisco Manuli. We have Emily Murenberg, or however you say her last name, as the voice of Holly Shifwell. And now we have Lord Cher replacing the late George Carlin as the voice of Fillmore. And of course we had the returning voice actors. Like we said, Owen Wilson and Larry the Cable Guy and Bonnie Hunt. And we don't have Doc Hudson in this one due to Paul Newman's passing. Even though we do have a scene in this movie where they remember Doc Hudson, the Hudson Hornet. So Seth, how long is it and what's it rating?
It's rated G and it's 106 minutes.
Yeah, but can you imagine if the MPAA rating if these were not cars?
Probably PG. Or possibly PG-13.
Yeah. I guess that's Mission Carsable about this.
Mission Impossible. Nice.
Because you won't believe you're spies. This was taken from a deleted scene from the first movie where director John Lasseter that got stuck on director John Lasseter's head where McQueen and Sally go on a date to watch a movie, which was a spy movie starring Finn Missile. And he knew he had to copyright that to the second film. And Seth, there's also a Weezer song in this movie too.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, there's also a Cars song. You Might Think.
Which Weezer did a cover of.
Oh, that's Weezer, okay.
And also, we got to say this, but Brad Paisley is in all 3 Cars movies.
Because when you find yourself, that's when you find yourself. Or, behind the clouds, the stars are shining.
Or Nobody's Fool, not to be confused with the Cinderella song. And Commissioner World, which both played during the end credits of Cars 2.
Yeah.
And Cars 2 is an awesome movie in my opinion. It's an underrated movie.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people call it Pixar's worst movie, but
No, I'm not going to lie. I'm a fan of Pixar, but I could top it. Brave.
Brave is not as good as the others, but I still love it. And that was their next movie after this movie.
Well, our next one is The Redeemer, or as I like to call it, Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Lightning McQueen, Cars 3.
Well, I'm saying that was Pixar's next movie is Brave. But you're right in this movie talk.
Yeah.
So yeah. So let's do Cars 3.
On the road.
We're not doing the Disney Plus series. You know that's an awesome series.
Yeah.
Alright. Right now. Heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, this...
Kind of a dark teaser trailer. Everyone thought Lightning McQueen was gonna die.
But he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't. He's okay.
He's okay!
From this moment, everything will change.
Summer
2017.
From DreamWorks from Disney and Pixar, creators of Finding Dory, Cars, and the new Dream series on Disney Plus.
Dream Productions.
Yeah, Dream Productions. An Academy Award winner, Inside Out, comes an epic adventure packed with heart, hilarity, and full throttle fun. Now,
Right. Blindsided by a new generation of blazing fast racers led by and current, I can't pronounce that word, y'all. ARROGANT.
arrogant.
Arrogant hotshot Jackson Storm, voiced by Armie Hammer, who you might know from Lone Ranger, among other movies. The legendary Lightning McQueen, voiced by Owen Wilson once again, is suddenly sidelined and pushed from the sport he loves. To get back on track, he'll need the help of another I can't pronounce this one word, y'all.
Eager.
Eager young racing technician Cruz Ramirez, voiced by comedian Cristela Alonso, and inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, who was voiced by Paul Newman in the original film. Which how they made him talk in this movie in the flashbacks is they had Ivor recordings of Paul Newman and John Lasseter, so he pulled clips from all their recordings and put it in this movie. And a few unexpected twists and turns of fate bring home the high octane hit that's fully loaded with unforgivable characters, spectacular animation, which I agree with, and turbocharged bonus extras.
Where's the snails?
Non-turbo. You're not planning going on turbo, are you?
No, but I am going to be talking about a Puss in Boots movie soon. Why not?
It's a Wreck-It Ralph reference. I did.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, Cars 3 is rated G, and it's 103 minutes.
Dang.
We also have Leo DeLera in this movie as the voice of Miss Fritter. This character right here.
Oh, yeah. Magic School Bus wannabe.
Yeah, and also she was also in Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to any fans out of that show out there. And there's also Chris Cooper. You might know from the Muppets, the villain in the Muppets 2011 movie. As in this movie as well as the voice of Smokey. And Cars 3 is an awesome movie. And what do you think, Seth?
Cool.
Huh?
Cool.
I mean, you think it was better than Cars 2, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And there's also, basically, this movie has the same type of story as Talladega Nights about Ricky Bobby, which we already did a movie talk on. Link in the description down below.
By the way, shouldn't this be called Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Lightning McQueen? And wouldn't Mater be technically Cal Naughton Jr.?
Plus, in the one of the TV spots of this film, you get to hear "Take It to the Limit" by Eagles, which is a great Eagles song. Plus, there's also ZZ Ward did a song for this movie at the ending of it called "Ride."
Oh wait, I'm thinking of the song "Cruise" by Florida Georgia Line.
Well, there was a character in this movie named Cruz.
Not Ramirez.
Yeah, and also, this movie was also released in the year of a lot of vehicle-themed movies, because in 2017 we had this one.
Monsters Trucks.
Yeah, from Nickelodeon. The Furious by Universal, and Baby Driver.
Huh, what's next? Who drove Roger Rabbit?
Good. Well, there was a talking car in that movie.
Yeah, Benny.
Yeah, and also when the first Cars came out, there was Talladega Nights, The About Ricky Bobby, and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift as well in that same year, 2006.
Hey, at least you're not Will Ferrell with a big, bald blue head with a sidekick named Chum.
He didn't voice Will Ferrell in that movie. I mean, he didn't voice Megman in that movie.
Yeah, I know. Hey, shut up!
And there's also to Scott Menville of FanboyNation.com. It's a pure Pixar delight, which I agree with. And Inspiring for All Ages by Scott Menville of We Live Entertainment. There's also a lot of puns in this movie,
Yeah.
too, in the background.
Yeah.
There's like Lightning McQueen or Lightning McGrill. I guess it's just Rusty's.
Wow, look at that shine. Bruce Justice and you two. And look like Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow!
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine Dragons did a song called Thunder. They should do a song called Lightning.
Shut up. We're not putting YouTube poop logic in this. Or are we? We don't know yet. Oh wow, I think this is the first time we actually have YouTube poop in our video. Like, we actually talk about it. What's it like?
And also there's and also this movie also came out around the same month as other movies like Wonder Woman, Captain Underpants, the first movie. And yeah, a lot of people also consider this movie as a similar plot to Rocky 3.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of scenery in this movie at the Rusty's Racing Center that kind of reminds me of like a gym. Basically, in this world, in the cars world, race cars are like athletes. So
They also don't need headlights because the track's always lit.
so is my brother, but he still needs headlights.
I'm surprised they got away with a drug joke. But then again, we are talking about the same movie that did a boob joke.
In the first movie.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it, they were both in the first movie.
That's what I meant. So, Seth, final thoughts on all three Cars movies.
Really good.
And which one's your favorite out of all three?
That's a hard one.
Well, as much as I love them all, my nostalgia-ness probably
Three.
makes that one the first.
Probably 1 or 3.
But I still love all three of them,
Yeah.
So yeah, still love all three of them. Like I said.
Are we done? That
So,
we're
yeah.
done.
So yeah, Seth.
Cheese ball. Oh yeah, what are we doing next, Spence?
Well, I guess our next movie talk. All I gotta say is I guess we gotta grant the last Christmas wish.
I don't get it. I'm playing.
All right, stay tuned, y'all.